Good evening, my fellow South Africans. Tonight, we'll be talking a little bit about the education system in South Africa. But before we start that, I'd just like to basically give an idea of why I've actually started this podcast. The main thing is we'd like to talk about our concerns for our country. Where we are as a nation, we have got a lot of concerns at the moment. There's so much political upheaval in this country and so much fighting and the thing. When we talk about the blame game, I think we need to start putting this blame game away. This thing needs to be put to rest, put in a hole and covered up. We must stop this nonsense with you to blame the ANC done that or the White House done that or the black people done that. No, 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 no. Or anybody. We've got to stop blaming each other. We need to just look at our country and say, okay, we've got a few concerns. Let's all put our heads together and come to some solution on how we can overcome our concerns and all our little mishaps that we've got happening at the moment. I'm sure that if we all get together, we can do it. I mean, the proof of it is when I've done a boiler retube, there's not one man can retube an entire boiler, especially a 50 or 60-ton boiler. It takes a lot of tubing, it takes a lot of people. It doesn't take one guy or two people or three people. It takes a team of people, and you have to work together. You all have to work as a team. You can't do it as individual here or individual there. It has to be the whole team has to work as one. And this is why I believe that if we can get together as a nation and come together and bond together, no, we must stop this division between the different, like the Zulus and the causes or whatever. We can't have that. We are South Africans. We must stand together. Never mind the color of your skin or your ethnic background or whatever the case is. It's all about us getting together and overcoming our concerns about our country, which we are all very proud of. We need to get this thing. I believe by education is the key to overcoming our differences. We need to teach at school. We need to start teaching things about tolerance of other people, the other cultures. It's important that we understand and have respect for each other as human beings. I do not understand why talking about the education thing, is why they haven't considered maybe upgrading our education system. Is there a reason behind it? Maybe you people can give me some comments when I'm finished here and I can look into it. I'd really like to get your comments on it and some of the solutions to overcome our concerns, because it seems to be failing us. It doesn't seem to be getting us together as a nation. It seems to be dividing us. I don't know. We need to get our nation to come together. We need the glue here. We've got to stop this nonsense between this division. This is really not on. Education. Why no upgrade? Please, people, I'd really appreciate it if you could give me some tools on how we could go forward in getting our education system. Remember, this is not it's nothing to do with personal things. This is just how you perceive and see our things happening at the moment. Um, Going back to bribes, going back to our judicial system, I believe that people that are in the police force or anything to do with our security in our country, in the country, like from the judicial people and the police net, thing with bribes has to come to an end. We need to stop this thing. Those people that are caught taking bribes need to be dealt with severely. It should not be a slap on the wrist. It should be a serious, taken as a very extremely serious crime, because it's got a ripple effect which goes right down into corruption, to everything. At the end of the day, bribes are no good, because the guilty people 99% of the time end up walking away. This is where everything seems to be going wrong. At least I'm smelling something here, sorry. On the lighter side, let's talk about our police force whilst we're on the subject. Don't you think that our police force should be given round balls to play soccer with? Because when I look at their fitness and their physiques and that, it seems that they've been playing soccer with square balls. That's probably haven't even been blowing them up either. But you understand what I mean by a square ball. They can't roll away for you. You have to be pretty fit to play soccer. I mean, the balls roll. You have to run after them. If this ball is square, that is where it's much easier because the ball can't roll away from you. Do our police play soccer with square balls? I'd like a reply on that one. It would be very nice. As I said, the education. Yes, definitely education is something that would be brilliant to have a long, open conversation with a lot of people. At the moment, I'm just myself and my wife that we talk about how we see South Africa. But I believe that education is the key to our whole country. People that are educated will make the rational decisions. They won't do it on emotions. They'll do it rationally. They'll be able to make a decision for themselves. At the moment, if you are uneducated, you will just follow the mob. We don't want that. We want people to stand up as a nation together, but also to stand up as an individual and be able to voice their opinion and to dissect things that are happening. Question. Isn't that what education is about? It opens your mind. I think that is where we need to start looking at it. Is our educational system working for us at the moment? Please, people, let me know in the comments below. I would really appreciate it, and I will try and answer everybody that sends me a question. I will try and answer it to the best of my ability. If I cannot answer it, I will seek even other people to help me to give you a reply. So any suggestions would be greatly appreciated.